Hey guys! Welcome to a special little video that shouldn't take too long because something rather interesting has came out today, so let's pick it up from Mr. Moogle. Yes, I know, Delivery Moogle. It is the Bennu horn. Includes the following item from the Mog Station. Bennu mount account wide. Thank you for your patronage. So yeah, this is very interesting. Oh god, what a mess. Let's see, the Bennu horn. This horn of bone emits a golden tone that summons a mystical Bennu. Use. And we'll probably change that so... Mount guide, where is it? There it is. Bennu. This bird was reborn after drinking deep of the ether that flowed forth from the immortal phoenix, who appeared in the skies of Cardano during the calamity. Named after a legendary bird, Bennu means a shining object rising in brilliance. Let's put you there. And I'm going to teleport to Oxundu, because I've got a special thing I want to show off. Well, I say special-ish, in showing this mount off. I also want to comment on the Bennu is a very interesting creature as it is. Because I'm not going to go too much into spoilers of where in this game it comes from, because it's very spoiler heavy. But let's summon it and I'll explain as we're heading towards the place. And yes, it plays the turn 12, which is why it's very spoilery, music as the mount music. And it is very cool. Let's get away from the etherite. Doesn't help if it's still in the background, does it? So let's go over here to this desolate island. I'll get some proper shots of it in a minute. Ooh, there's lots of Gryffindors on here. 10 points to Gryffindor. Okay, so yeah, this is the Bennu mount, which is incredibly similar, you could say a reskin, of the Zoo mount that came out not too long ago. Which is why I've came to here. Because if we look around... Not you. Ah, is this it? No, further up. So anyways, while I'm looking for this... the Bennu is an interesting creature because... Well, if you go in terms of our world's mythology... the Bennu is possibly, there it is, what the Phoenix in mythology is based on. Which is ironic because in this case, the Bennu has been brought to life because of the Phoenix. Basically, the Bennu is a god of Egyptian mythology, which is said to represent, well, like life and, well, not exactly rebirth. It's interesting. It's if you couldn't guess, from same as like the Phoenix and everything, it is a god representing the sun, or linked with the sun, you know. Creation, rebirth, that type of thing. Very similar in pretty much every way to the Phoenix. The thing is though, it is he who came into being by himself, rather than he who dies and then is reborn. And its name comes from to rise in brilliance, to shine. So yeah, it's very similar in terms of like mythology. But anyways, that was just my little bit of... I love mythology, so I wanted to throw that in. If we look again, it is Hey, don't you move when I'm using you as a template. It is the same creature. Oh, the wings are desynced now. Look what you've done. They're all going to be awkward, aren't they? So yeah, this is basically what these are. Oh, now it's in sync. So yes, these are the Anzu of this area. And very interesting. Yeah, you fly off. But yeah, basically it's a really cool mount, which is kind of a reskin. But at the same time, you get the really cool music with it. It looks so cool. It has a really cool mythology behind it. And if we go flying in a direction, I can now show it off in all its glory and flight. And it's quite handy that it's nighttime, because that really shows off quite well the really cool glowing of it. And its little chicken legs. I say little, compared to me, they're massive. In fact, they are actually bigger than me. It's about turn. Yeah, it is very cool. Do 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 do. And yeah, it's one of the very few mounts that we've got that have like really specific music with them, which is nice. I just realised I've not really showed it walking. You know, it's bird, folds up its wings, clippity clops on its claws. Yeah, so there is one last thing that I want to show off, but I'm gonna have to jump cut to that, because while I was thinking, ooh, I'll go and buy, because I don't have it yet, because it's still slightly expensive, the zoom mount. But then I thought, actually, it might look better if we got someone else who has one and then had them side by side so we can have a direct comparison. So I'm going to jump cut to that and I'll see you in a second. Hey, quick thing, while I was looking for someone, I found someone else who had the zoom mount and they actually do change in size. Only slightly though. I mean really slightly. Compared to a lot of mounts which actually do change quite significantly. I mean, I suppose it's noticeable, and I actually didn't think that the size changed depending on the race that you were. I thought it was one of the few that didn't change. But just a cool little thing that I happened to just come across. I thought I'd share with you guys. Found someone, or rather they found me. So let's have a look quite quickly before they possibly run off. Oh god. At the comparison of the two. So yes, it is smaller because they're a Makote, I'm a Lalafell. So the size does differ. The eye colour differs. But generally the only difference is that the colour of the down and feathers, whatever you want to call it, and the, I don't know what to call that, the glowing parts are different colours. Other than that, well, the claws as well and the beak, but basically it's identical except yeah, it's identical apart from the fact that the colour's different and the music's different obviously as well, because the normal zoom mount has the regular flying music. So I'm just going to quickly Found a tail. That doesn't appear on there because I've got tells turned off for me recording. Yeah, want to thank them because basically I was starting to get to the point where I was worrying I might not be able to find one. One bit of fun though, just before we go, I did pick something up while I was waiting. The zoo hatchling! This newborn zoo has yet to exhibit aggression or territorial behaviour. But when it gets bigger, I had the MGP spare, so I thought, why not? Where is it? Well, native to the scorching deserts of the Near East, the zoo will migrate to a cooler Eorzea after hatching its fledglings in spring. Since the calamity, however, there have been an increasing number of cases where the giant cloudkin remain in Eorzea year-round. And as I showed off earlier, we know exactly where they're molting from. No, migrating, not molting. Because I went and showed you. It is in the Sea of Clouds. At least I think that's the correct one. Is it Sea of Clouds? Is that... yeah, it is. I never remember which is which between Sea of Clouds and Churning Mist. But, yeah, that is everything. Thank you for watching. Hope this showed off the mount quite nicely. It is a really cool mount. I'm really pleased with it. So, thank you everyone for watching. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Let's get a nice pose. There we go. Bye bye! Can I wave from this? Oh god, I forgot I'm in this, so that wouldn't work, would it? Try that again. Ooh. Bye bye!